going to walk me through Route 66 right now?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So we start where at Sears?
This is obviously Illinois.
Illinois.
And actually the route officially begins like a block from the Willis Tower. So this is the only thing that wasn't there back in the day, but I wanted a Willis Tower. So it all starts at the Willis Tower. So this goes into that circle frame and it's sitting here. So you can go through tube to get up to this level, to continue climbing, to get up to the big slide internally. You can also get up here.
Wow.
And then there's two entrances on the back side, and you have a stairwell. So you have, and that's going to all be filled with climbing tubes and stuff.
Wow.
In the bowels here.
Now, obviously, it's going to be all safe and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's all enclosed up there.
And those are the piping that you're talking about?
Yeah. So this is the utilities wall. So we got I got two 10-inch wheels that we're going to put here. You know, so this is how I got conduit that we're going to run in here. I got some signage about the Willis Tower. Kind of have a little museum wall.
That is awesome.
Electrical circuits. The kids will be able to go, turn dials and shit, like our busy fence.
And this is like, oh yeah, that's the real thing. That's
this is the top layer, and then we got steel beams over there. You'll see them that are going to close this gap. So this will kind of be dark and musty down here. This will all be rubber floor underneath.
Yeah, I gotcha.
All right, so that's Illinois, and then here after we stabilized the top here for the stairwell, there's going to be a stone and kind of a curved rock hump, which is a dolomite dome, which is like an oozing formation that you see in Merrimack Caverns. And I know just how to sculpt it to make it look like that. And we'll tuck point and I'll lightly stain that cement to give it to, so that's Merrimack Caverns, that's Missouri. That's the next one.
Oh, the caverns of Missouri, yeah.
And there's going to be a road going through the rubber. There's going to be 8 different colors of rubber down here. So,
whoa!
Like right here is going to be like bright Midwest green. Okay, I'll tell you the color as we're going. The roadway is gray. So we come out right here. There's Missouri. In Kansas, there's only 13 miles in the route, but the urban myth is that the Disney designers, the character people of cars, in their cross-country R&D, they got inspiration for tow mater from a mining truck used in Cherokee County, Kansas, as they were driving the route. So, this is our Kansas over here.
So from Illinois, we went to Missouri, now Kansas. Ah, yeah, there we go. Whoa.
That's real, too. Come check that. You'll never see anything like that anywhere.
Even the buck teeth in front?
But, well, they're
okay.
sheet metal cars.
That is neat, man. And does that what tow mater really looks like?
That's our version stripped down. That's not the final character. That's what the Disney person saw when he saw this truck. He envisioned the eyeballs. He envisioned the teeth. And boom, the idea was born. You following it? So that's what we're kind of... and you could still drive by a gas station in Kansas and they got a truck out there. This is it. This is the spot. So every one of these now out here are places you can still go to. You could drive to today, these attractions. And of course our signs, the story of tow mater and why that's here and a picture of it is like over here in proximity. To
give you a little bit of a background.
Well, this one is this is Kansas, Oklahoma sign. That one's Illinois, Indiana. So,
where's the Oklahoma?
Well, we're going there next. So
look at the rocks. I see.
The route comes
I don't want to go too far ahead of me.
So Oklahoma, the blue whale of Catoosa, this thing's like, the real thing is 80 feet long.
Really?
It's in a scummy pond now. It's got slides coming out of it. It was a favorite fishing hole. There's a story of the guy who opened it up and built it and stuff. So this is just kind of a portion of it breaching. And this will be in a pool of muddy green rubber to match the crap pond that it sits in to this day. But we wanted to, so it's a tunnel.
What's the deal with the baseball hat?
That's how the real one has it. The town is Catoosa. I'm going to get a custom cap made like that. I'm going to be the only guy with a Catoosa hat. But the rubber comes in here. It covers. So little kids crawl through it. Big kids will be up on it. They can drop through the hole. They got all kinds of stuff going on. So that's Oklahoma.
Huh. So we're in our fourth state.
Now the color shifts to a burnt-ish yellow, the dryness of Texas and New Mexico. So right in here, we've got 2 custom Cadillac benches. I don't know if I showed them to you up in the wick, but they're, if you ever seen the Cadillac ranch, it's the Cadillac stick a nose in the ground. There's like 11 of them. I don't know if you've ever seen an image of it, but
I'm trying to remember.
These hippies from Frisco in the 70s, they took a contract with a person from the town. This is what the hell? This is in the Amarillo area of Texas, and he wanted to create a public art institution that would shock the residents. That was his goal. That's on the little sign. So they came in. There's 11 Cadillac, full Cadillacs, and they're buried nose in the ground, just up to the front tires.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
It's a pilgrimage now, and they're all painted. And whatever, you know, that people bring spray paint, they paint them, but their design's going to be gone the next day because a whole new flock of people are coming in with their spray paint cans, and these things are just constantly painted, but they're crazy. They're right off the road, and you Google
Amarillo.
Route 66 roadside attractions. It'll probably be the first one you see. You know,
Wow.
the Cadillac Ranch is what they call it.
Yeah, I think I've heard
We
of
got
it.
custom benches that are sitting right here that are the same guys that did this. They're fantastic. Wait till you see them. There's really cool color combos, and I told them, you got to do it. Here's what we're shooting for: wordless graffiti. They can't say word, and other than that, here's the color scheme. You guys get yourself a case of beer and just go nuts, because they never are allowed that kind of free land. I'm like, dude, and they just nailed it. So they must have had the time of their life painting this thing. But they made fiberglass forms for it. So those are sitting right here.
Gosh.
And that's Texas. Okay, and then we slide here into New Mexico, the Blue Hole of Santa Rosa. Around that town, there's 20 sinkholes and ponds that are just outside the town.
Sinkholes, huh?
And ponds, and one of them, the Blue Hole, was a favorite watering hole in the route in the day. It also remains one of the premier scuba diving training facilities in North America to this day. It's 80 feet deep, it's 68-degree ground-fed water, it's crystal clear, and it's awesome. So this is my replica of the sinkholes in the area, and these are the in-ground trails. Try one out, man. You won't believe how bouncy it is.
Let's see. Whoa! 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 Oh!
So this is all rubber. This is the surface of the playground here, and rubber covers all this.
Gotcha.
So that's the only, if you bounce, if you fall, you land in the pad.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry
these
about
are from Germany. You won't see these in any other park. I don't think in the
Look
States.
at that one.
Where have you ever seen in-ground tramps in a park?
Oh, dude.
Never, right?
I can't say I have.
So they're awesome. All right, so we leave New Mexico and we come over to Arizona.
And what part of New Mexico is this again?
Santa Rosa.
Santa Rosa. Santa Rosita.
Arizona is a pretty special state. A lot of stuff going on. So this is the Wigwam Village Motel. And if you've seen Cars, you know the whole motels, the teepee motels that are still there. And this is not a custom piece. This is a stock piece that we kind of matched up the colors, but it really. And this thing's awesome. I mean, you should climb up there and take a look at the view.
Oh my gosh.
Turn your phone off.
I'll just.
I'll hold it so it doesn't rotate on you.
It does rotate?
Yeah. Just keep looking to the west lot like you are. Because.
Otherwise, I get a little.
More. Go up to the bar.
All right.
Now, if you feel like you're pretty far up there, right?
Yep.
Look behind you.
Yeah.
Look, no, at that thing. Look at how big that is.
Oh, yeah. Still got a ways to go.
Yeah. Is that unbelievable?
That's pretty cool, man. Look at that view.
I mean, you'd think this would be tall, but then you look over at the...
Yeah. Yeah. How neat. Oh. Nothing like a little preview. Kids are going to be climbing this, huh?
Oh, yeah. And
Really?
swimming and getting in there.
Oh, my gosh.
This is going to be just an unbelievably spectacular planted garden.
Oh.
Over here...
Look at that, dude. This is where you worked all winter, huh? On your...
Over here,
Yeah.
it's going to be a weird-shaped planter and fence. Then this is going to be sorghum and wheat. This is our agricultural plant bed because we're in the Midwest. So it's going to be really cool. Sorghum is mini corn. So it'd be corn and wheat growing in the middle of the playground, just a little patch.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. So this one's going to be
that
really
is cool.
A lot of special plants, really can sell the desert look. I got scorpions and lizards, and I'm going to get into the stones. This is the petrified forest, you know, kind of corner. And look at this rock. I got Tamling to give this to me. That thing is, I mean, that looks like a chunk of the petrified forest. That's
absolutely.
You know, so
did you have to work on that one?
Or? I did. I ground it down, and then I clear coated it, and it really came out good. But I didn't.
This is a real boulder too. This isn't like fake.
It's 2,600 pounds of granite.
Yeah.
And I didn't have any color. That's all natural.
That's what I mean. That's the natural color, huh?
Look at the backside here.
Oh yeah.
So this is rubber coming up, but now we're in the orangish. We're in Arizona. We're in the desert. That's the color. So the rubber will come here, planter, and this is a perfect bench because I'm sitting here.
For mom and dad to watch your kitties jump off the trampoline
this
and onto the thing. This is going to
kind of be humped up, make it tough getting in here, and then we're going to more precision cut these angles, bringing them down to this level, and then we'll rubber over it where the rubber will come up, fill in these gaps, you know, kind of splash in it. So a kid who's maybe this high, when they get in here, you know, I mean, they're going to be like, their eyeballs are just looking over the top of it.
Look
so
at
that's
that.
the painted desert.
The painted desert, beautiful.
And then the last stop.
And obviously this exists today. You can go see the painted desert in Arizona.
And then the Santa Monica Pier, we're going to build, this is where we're building a wood dock and 3 bollards with the rope. The rope's going to go like, you know, from here to here to here.
Oh, the bollard with the rope. Okay. Yeah, what you were showing me.
Boogie boards, and these things are...
Oh my gosh. I'm not even going to attempt to go on there.
No, they're electric.
They're electric?
No,
they're dangerous to me.
They are. So the rubber's extra thick here.
Oh, when somebody falls off?
The thickness of it. The higher the piece of equipment, the thicker the rubber, but we're going with the higher thickness because it's aggressive.
I mean, this is like a workout over here. You go on that and you start moving.
Older kid side.
Yeah, Santa Monica.
Now, this is the steel that's closing the gap in the basement. The steel pieces have those. And safety yellow is what you'll see in the basement.
For the Sears
You'll
Tower?
see this.
Willis Tower?
That's what you're going to see, this section of it. So it'll be a real nice bright yellow stripe going on under there.
And you're talking about Willis Tower, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And then now all of a sudden, this has been a popular piece, but it kind of has hung out here, just kind of, now all of a sudden becomes part of Route 66, because that's what you'd see on the pier. Something like that. Okay. So it's like so that was there, but that becomes part of it. And look at, I mean, as soon as we take down the fence, it's almost, the zip line's part of this Route 66 too, right?
So it's all going to flow together.
And it's the interstate. That's the fast interstate.
I see your logic here.
Well, yeah, we'll come over here. You can call the slide the interstate if you want to, because those interstates, that's the order of the interstates that replaced Route 66. Coming down the side.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I-55, I-44, I-40, I-15, and I-10.
Let me zoom into that. That is cool. Yeah, you got those signs right there.
And then
showing all the routes.
Something you may not have noticed. This is pretty cool. These are famous billboards that you'll see along the route.
Holy cow.
That are still there. And of course, there's our chicken basket right here in
Burr Ridge.
Kiss and Harvester Park.
Yep, chicken basket.
And then we're going to have one more. The company that gave me a break and produced all my signs, they're called Bannerville. I'm letting them put up a similar sticker for their business there, just to kind of give them a nod. And then, dude, over on this one, I got this really cool, we designed this racing flag, black and white, historic Route 66 sticker, and that's going to cover this first tube.
Wow.
So that one's really, really sharp.
Oh, I see.
I got a nice sticker for this. This is the sanitary sewer. That's what we're telling them. You climb up the sewer system to get up to the slide.
Very cool, man. A sanitary sewer.
Yeah, so that sticker will go on.
Oh my gosh.
So I think this is the one that really takes us to,
a different level.
A new galaxy.
Yeah. I mean, you guys were, top 2 in the state anyway. And now this is going to put you like a number 1 and second is gonna be far behind.
And you know what this is supposed to feel like right here? A busy urban street in front of Willis Tower. And with these things, I got some different street signs. So I might put, I got Jackson Boulevard and Michigan Avenue to hang on the stairwell. I might get a couple more Wells and Adams or whatever, double check those streets. Because wouldn't this be a perfect place to put those? Boom, boom, you know, you got and you just kind of create this craziness of...
Right on those pipes,
But dude, imagine that you're a 5 or 6 year old kid, about this high, okay? And you come here and you're standing at it. The entire park disappears. And
like, where am I?
You feel like how adults feel when they're standing in front of the real thing, right? Because you go, well, you ever walk up to the big, of course you do. What's the first fucking thing you do when you get to the front door of the sky? You look up.
It's
like, what?
Just like what I'm doing right now.
I wanted to make sure that kids got that same feeling.
Holy cow. Whoa.
I think it's big enough to give you that feeling.
Yep. And when is the grand opening?
Sometime in June. So there's no grand opening scheduled. So, you know,
I know,
too many finishes. I mean,
it's not like grand opening.
I'll know as we tick away. Yeah, we're 2 days away.
And then,
4 days away.
but yeah, it's not going to be like announcing or nothing. It's just gonna. No, it's just gonna. The fences are gonna be down.
I'm telling everybody. I'm like, it's the best I can do. I go. We get to a certain point, and then we're gonna schedule the rubber. The rubber is 8 different colors. It's gonna take 4 days, and it's got to be a good forecast. I can't have 2 days and then Wednesday it's gonna probably turn shitty for the rest of the week. Well, guess what? We're not rubbering that week. Because you got one chance to get the floor right. The glue, the adhesive is very temperature and moisture sensitive. So if you get greedy and go for it and you make a bad call on the weather, you could be in a world of hurt with how your rubber's gonna turn out. So I bet it's not my first rodeo. I will resist any pressures to forever to open, to schedule a grand opening. I'm pretty convinced that nobody in the world wants it open any quicker than I do. And yeah, that's what it's going to be like. People who are regulars, they're going to come one day and they're going to say, it's down! The fence is down! And come in here and tear it up.
Yeah, you got to make sure you text me and say, hey, fences are coming down tomorrow.
I will. You know, and then you get the final safety checks, the fine-tooth comb. I mean, when all of this is done...
Are you going to actually test all this stuff yourself too, maybe?
It's all been... Absolutely.
I mean, when it's done, you're still going to do one final run yourself?
The experts from the company come out and verify. Yeah, we have to do all that stuff. But with all this adornment that I do, like in here, I've already spent hours and hours grinding down each of these. Each of these was like coral. So these are all, you could feel, here, come here, touch the top one there. You could feel what they were all like.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can't have that. So just think of it. I hand blasted before any of the tower came.
Nice and smooth, and this
all
one's
of
a little
these are, you know, but I will go around to everything that we've done, and literally, it's a finger check. Well, how do you scientifically? Well, you take your finger and you rub it over everything, and you feel for the prick. And if you feel the prick,
like you said up here,
you gotta you gotta do something about that.
Yeah,
because the kid will slice his hand up.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the things that we do, you're not going to find guidelines and standards for. Because who puts a pickup truck in their park?
I'm underneath. I'm in the basement right now of
You're in the
Willis.
Basement. Yeah.
Of Willis
You'll
Tower.
Be able to, you will feel this just like this. The see-through elements of it. You're gonna feel this structure on top of you.
Jeez. It'd be great to be a kid, not claustrophobic. Happens when you get older. Freaking.
So,
dude, that's a lot of work already done, and yet there is quite a bit to do still.
We're getting close.
I mean, hey,
we got big days coming up Monday, Tuesday. Get a lot cleaned up. Get this day. We got some work to do yet, but a lot is done. We still feel comfortable that if everything goes right, we should be done sometime in June.
Cool, Jim. Thanks for the tour, man. I'm going to like rip some drums.